talking mainly about airlines, they've frequently been concerned about data breach risk, and that's a very real concern for them because actually what we saw in the period after 2012 to present, data breaches for airlines have doubled compared to the prior 4-year period. So it's a very real risk, and particularly European airlines, as the General Data Protection Regulation gets ready to come in May 2018, they're thinking more and more about those potentially large fines of up to 4% of their global annual turnover. But there's a flip side. So airlines are increasingly dependent on technology, whether it's check-in systems, logistics, passenger movement, rebooking, all of this stuff that's not just about e-commerce. So it's all of the day-to-day operations of airlines. And what we've seen is cyber attacks and technology failures have taken down a number of high-profile airlines in the last year. So we saw an outage with Delta, which is going to cost over $150 million US, and a 3-day outage suffered by Southwest Airlines, which wasn't even the result of a cyber attack, simply a technology failure, is going to cost in excess of $80 million. So from an airline's perspective with respect to risk and insurance, they'll be looking at their existing portfolio of insurance policies. And with respect to their hull and liability policy, if a plane falls out of the sky, it's already covered. However, what about all of the data that they're collecting in loyalty programs, booking, passenger information? So they really need to think about the liabilities and the regulatory consequences of mishandling data or having a data breach. So that's where they need to think about dedicated cyber insurance. The other area where they need to think about dedicated cyber insurance is cyber attacks, which cause a failure of technology and therefore outages, business interruption, but also simply technology failures. This is a big issue for a lot of airlines because of the fact that they use so many legacy systems. This could be something where they're at increased risk compared to other industries. So those two risks can be really effectively transferred in dedicated cyber insurance.